Never give up. We are pleased to introduce Mr. Hannes Steim, the CEO and Managing Director of Junghans. Hannes Steim is an expert in unions, leadership impact, adapting to global and local manufacturing markets, and in medium to large-scale operational transformations. After graduating, Steim began his career at an operational level with Karl Haas, a metal processing and plastic composites company based in Germany, with focuses in quality assurance and vital technologies for their work with springs, micro-tuned parts, processes, and components. Karl Haas operates under the Kern Liebers group, where Steim went on to grow in his strategic and leadership capabilities. The Kern Liebers Group is a medium-sized, family-owned motor vehicle manufacturing business with over 40 worldwide locations. Hannes Steim was selected to lead the U.S. business, becoming a president, owner, and CEO during his time with them. Steim proved himself a great public speaker, delivering key messages to their stakeholders around the world, including in China, Mexico, the United States, Portugal, the Czech Republic, and Italy. He was influential in launching a new sales organization for NAFTA, establishing a new plant, renewing contracts with U.S. plants, turnaround operations, and for his work in acquisitions. Steim's role evolved, allowing him to deeply understand core challenges and eliminate their risks in threatening business, a key role successfully accomplished with his leadership intelligence. As of June 2022, Hannes Steim has served as CEO, owner, and managing director of Junghans, a distinguished 162-year-old watch and clock manufacturer headquartered in Schramberg, Germany. Junghans, also known as Junghans Watches, is a pioneer in their industry. You may recognize them for their symmetrical dials and their design, but the craftsmanship is what truly sets them apart. On the business side, there is a level of brilliance from Mr. Steim that takes Junghans to the next level in their operations and positioning worldwide. Hannes Steim continues to speak and educate interested enthusiasts about the collection Junghans has designed over the years. He has a certain fascination toward technology, big and small. Let's begin with the history of Junghans. At the start of the 20th century in 1903, Junghans was the largest watch and clock manufacturer in the world. In the late 1930s, Junghans was the first German company to produce a quartz movement with an indirect central seconds hand. In 1956, they introduced the first German watches with an atomic clock movement. By 1971, they had released the first quartz watch in Germany. In 1972, Junghans served as the official timekeeper of the Summer Olympics in Munich, a pivotal moment in sports history. And in 1985, Junghans produced the first ever radio-controlled watch and table clock. From cars to watches in the business world, his interests are mirrored in his personal life. Hannes Steim has his pilot license and enjoys exploring by ways of a private plane. Though there are 3 main controls in a plane, there are dozens of switches, which is in part why licensing requires weeks of training and a certain minimum hours set by the instructor. Next to flying, driving is a passion and a love for Hannes. Given his connection to former employers Karl Haas and Kern Liebers, we understand why. Junghans is also a proud supporter of motorsports. Hannes presents a watch to winner Michael Kammerman. Though his passion is authentic, so are his business principles and ambitions. From coast to coast and throughout the world, we thank Hannes Steim for joining Career Opportunities International in our webinar series. In our full webinar, Steim will discuss navigating intercultural business and leadership challenges with practical insights on adapting to different cultures and fostering collaboration. It will also cover strategies for working effectively with unions, building trust, and achieving common goals in diverse professional settings. Thank you, your global talent partner.